So my name is Christian Günther. I'm a senior research fellow at the Max Planck Institute for Social Law and Social Policy. And the book will be discussing artificial intelligence, patient autonomy and informed consent is the outcome of my time as a doctoral researcher here at the Institute. So the main argument that my book makes really concerns the kinds of information we need to still make meaningful decisions when artificial intelligence is used in our care. And it's not a completely new type of information. We can integrate it with things we already need to know about our care. What kind of decisions, what kind of, for example, diagnoses will be made by this device? Can it diagnose a serious condition when I don't expect it? How does it relate to human experts? Is the person involved in my care still a doctor, or is it a less qualified professional, a practitioner, a nurse practitioner? Will the AI be influencing my care? Will it be urging me to take a certain kinds of decisions? So I think my main argument, or the main argument of my book, is really that these classes of information can be easily added on to the practices we already have and would really meaningfully protect patient autonomy in medical decision making. So if I had a magic wand and I could bring about certain changes on AI policy, I think it would be important, first of all, to do something similar to what the EU AI Act is actually doing right now, which is requiring much better kind of data governance and testing of AI before they get onto the market. So I think that's really important to have high quality products out there, which then enter the healthcare system. We have enough knowledge to actually use them effectively and in a way that we can also provide information or as that practitioners can provide information to their patients. So I think it starts really with this regulation of how the products even get into the system. I'd also much later on just be very clear about what we expect of practitioners, because they're also having to deal with these new technologies and having to already engage in the very challenging work of understanding how to use these products, and never mind thinking about then the next person in the chain, the patient, who has to also understand how that's impacting his care. So the legal system really has to step up and be very clear and provide some kind of guidance. I recommend in my book we should have specific legislation on disclosure in the context of AI, and just be clear the types of information we want really patients to have, what we think will protect their autonomy. And I think my book provides a guide. So I think the stakes that are involved are really high, actually. It's only been relatively recent in the grand scheme of things that we have this right to participate in our decision-making in medicine. Before, it was the doctor acting in our interest. And now we finally have the medical profession, the regulators, requiring us to be informed, to have the positive knowledge to be able to take part. And that's a really significant achievement. And now we're having a third actor being introduced with expertise, the AI, the medical device, and we have the risk again. This device might start acting to achieve its own goals, which it thinks are in our best interest, but we will be sidelined again as patients. We won't actually be able to introduce our personal beliefs and values again into the medical decision. I think that's really what's at stake.